From install to assignment with QAssign. Let's get this installed and routing support cases to agents. After you've installed QAssign, we're going to look at the permission sets. We'll need to assign a permission set to the administrator in order to do the administrative tasks like creating assignment groups and turning on the scheduler. Here I'm choosing the user as the administrator. This is the user that I'm currently logged on with on the system. We also need to assign the permission sets to any user who's going to be assigned records within the system. In this instance, the two users at the bottom of the page are our standard QAssign users. We have a couple of sample cases to be assigned to these two users. They're currently owned by myself. We go to the QAssign application itself. We can see on the control panel the scheduler information and any of the global settings. The frequency here is showing us 1 minute, so the schedule will run every 1 minute. It is currently disabled, so we will enable the scheduler. We also then need to turn on QAssign to start the scheduling process. Now we need to create an assignment group. Create a new assignment group. Enter an assignment group name, and although not mandatory, the description is often useful both for yourself and other people. We're going to do an assignment of case, so we can actually leave the default object, which is already case, as is. We'll enable the assignment group. And the cases we're going to assign are not on a particular queue. We're just going to use selection criteria to pick specific cases that are in the system to assign. Here we're going to use status. And only statuses that equal a specific status type of new. The assignment mode is already round robin, and that is satisfactory for what we need to achieve here. We can now save the assignment group. Next, we'll be deciding what actions to take when we have a record to be assigned and we have someone to assign it to. These are called action rules. We scroll down to the actions, create a new action rule. The processing order is 1 for this instance because we only have one rule. We're going to update a field when a case is assigned, and we're going to update the status to a fixed value. This will indicate that the case has actually been assigned and differentiate them from the cases that have yet to be assigned. We're going to add this action rule with save, and it will then be visible on the assignment group itself. We can see that it's an update field. It's when the object is assigned. It will always happen, and we'll change the case to the assigned status. We now need to add members to the assignment group. These are the users who can be selected for assignment. Here we have two users, Thomas Withers and Gillian Walters. If we scroll down, we will now see those two users and they are showing as available. They can now be assigned records. The two cases that we had previously will eventually be picked up by the scheduler based on the frequency defined on the scheduler. This could be up to 1 minute in this particular example, and then the records will be assigned. Here you can see that the two cases have now been assigned on a round robin basis to the two users, and the status is now assigned.